guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to my corner of the internet. Today I wanted to talk about my extensions, my West Label hair extensions, to be specific. Is that the word? I don't know. Anyways, guys, if you're interested in my thoughts on my hair, so yeah, just keep watching. Alright, before we get started with this video, don't forget to tap that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that like button, all for the algorithms. The algorithms, of course. So, I have West Label hair extensions in my hair right now. I really don't remember how I found this brand, but I found them, and I was very curious. I've tried so many extension brands, from really cheap to really expensive to these. So, anyways, moving forward, I have West Label hair extensions. I did buy 18 inches. I'm 5'9", and they hit about here. They hit about here when they're straight. I never wear them straight, so yeah. Anyways, they come in this cute little like barrel thing. I have a few extensions left in here, and they come packaged like this. You can tell I've definitely toned out my extensions with Redken EQ shades. So I did buy two different colors. I bought Sunkissed, which is a T18/60, and then I got Santa Monica, which is T4 8/60, and I got two of those. And the reason why I got two colors is because I do have like a dimensional blonde or a blonde, whatever you want to call my hair. But this is the Sunkissed. As you can tell, that is a very pure blonde, and it's like super bright. The hair feels really soft, and then there's the extensions. I mean, there's the tape, not the extension. So this is Santa Monica. You can tell it is blonde, but it has a lot of brown in it, and it is rooted. So what I did for my hair, because I did have like platinum blonde ends, got those cut off recently. These do tone out really nicely with the Redken EQ shades and even purple shampoo. So I sandwiched my hair like that. I put Santa Monica on the bottom for dimension, and then I put this blonde on top, so it looked brighter like that. Again, it's not going to match my hair right now because I did tone out the extensions on my head, and I didn't tone these out. And I love them. I absolutely love them. Why? We're gonna get into it. So each pack is 50 grams, and I believe there's 20 pieces that come, which equals to about 10 sandwiches. And if you have like normal to thick hair like I do, you do have to sandwich them. But if you have really thin, fine hair, that's when you can just put like one piece and then a single-sided tape on top of it. And that way you'll get like less density, and it'll look more natural to your hair. These extensions do come with hypoallergenic American tape. It's like American blue tape, I believe it is, which is apparently the strongest anti-allergic tape out there, guys. You can reuse this hair for up to 12 months or more depending on how well you take care of it. The tapes are like really ultra thin, and they're like flexible and durable. So like you can see one of my tape ends right there, they like bend. Anyways, and the type of hair that they use is 100% virgin Remy hair. They use Russian hair. And for those of you who aren't like big on extensions, apparently Russian hair is like the Rolls Royce of hair extensions hair that you want. I know some people say like Indian Remy hair, some people say Russian hair. I just say hair is hair. Just kidding. Okay, so shipping, I believe on the website it says 3 to 7 days. Globally, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it said when I purchased mine. But mine came in so quickly. Literally, I ordered mine on June 27th, and they were delivered on June 30th. So when they delivered, I called Liz. I was like, bitch, come over and put these in for me. And she did. So delivery was really, really quick. They come in 50 grams, 20 sandwiches. They're $197.99. If you don't know how much hair you need, I say buy more, that way you don't have big gaping holes in your head. I went and I asked my hairstylist how much hair she thought I would need, and again, my hairstylist is so cool, she didn't even give a shit. She was like, have your mom put them in for you because it's expensive to have a professional put them in. My hairstylist is a shit. Anyways, she like looked at my hair, she knows the density of my hair, and she's like, you're gonna need at least 40 sandwiches, not 40 pieces, 40 sandwiches. So I did buy 4 packs, again, 2 packs of the Sunkissed, 2 packs of the Santa Monica. And if you put bigger gaps in between like rows, I only needed about 35, but again, this time I put them in a little bit closer. So the extra 5 sandwiches that I do have left will fit in my hair. I hope that was helpful. But $197 for 20 pieces of hair or 10 sandwiches, I think is a great deal because again, I'm on month 3. They've been in for 2 months. They're going strong, they still look healthy, and they've been able to endure a lot of the heat damage that I've done to it. I do live in Colorado where I am closer to the sun, so there's a lot of like UVA, UVB damage that gets done to my hair, so keep that in mind also. And oh, and I know a lot of people don't really like tape-in extensions because like getting the tape out is awful. Just take out your tape-in extensions and get a really thick oil. I used castor oil, and I like got some on my finger and like rubbed it in my hair, let it sit, and like I did it all over where my extensions were, let it sit, and I just kind of combed it and it came right out. And I don't even think you would have to comb it out because there's like some patches that I missed and I didn't comb, and I just used clarifying shampoo twice, and all the oil came out, all the residue, the glue residue that was left in my hair came out too. So why West Label? Sounded like their website. Why West Label? Because I really was looking at a lot of websites and a lot of other brands that I was gonna purchase for tape-ins, and I liked them because they are double drawn, which means the thickness at the root to the end is the same, so they don't get like all weird and scraggly at the bottom, so there is density at your ends, because I don't like scraggly ends. Like that's just not what I'm looking for when it comes to my hair. If that's your hair, cool, like no judgment. Anyways, 100% of the cuticles aligned, which means all the cuticle goes the right way, so your hair stays smooth, it doesn't tangle or anything like that. So you can tell like my hair still looks shiny, it's not like looking crazy like how my Zala hair extensions were looking at one point. No shade. But what really got me to purchasing West Label was this, that they use 0 silicone in their hair. So if they're not putting any silicone in their hair, they don't have like, you know, when you buy extensions at first and they're bomb and they're smooth and they're shiny, and then the more you wash them they kind of get dull and nasty and like the cuticles start to kind of fray out. It didn't have silicone, so I wouldn't experience that with this. This hair is dyed with plant extract opposed to like hair dyes. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. That maybe your hair just doesn't come that damaged. That's what I was guessing. I guess I should have Googled it. Anyways, and another thing that was really important to me is that the hair was ethically sourced. A lot of people don't know that, you know, these big hair companies go to really poor countries like third world countries and pay people like $20 for their hair, like $70 for their hair, when their hair is obviously worth way more than that, because they're selling us their extensions for like $500. West Label doesn't do that. They are paying these women a fair amount of money for their hair, and again, that's really important to me. So I've had mine for a total of 3 months, but I've only had them in for 2 months. The very first month I had them in, I loved them, and that was definitely like a learning process for me, because yes, I've had a lot of extensions in, but I've never had tape-ins, and I wasn't really sure if I was gonna love tape-ins or even like remotely like them, because, you know, like I know who I am, I get bored of things pretty quickly. But I surprisingly love tape-ins. They're very comfortable in my hair. When I'm sleeping, I don't feel like little beads as I do with like individual hair extensions, and I don't have this big ass weft in my hair where I just feel like I'm gonna like panic and die. These are very comfortable. They're flat, but because my hair grows so fast, I can't push 4 weeks. Like right at 4 weeks, I have to take them out, or for some reason like the tape starts to rub on the back of my neck right here, and when it starts to rub, I get this crazy rash on top of, like, on my skin, and it looks wild. Like, I look crazy because I'm like walking around with like a rash on the back of my neck. It starts to rub up here. I'm like trying to tie my hair back, but because it's so grown out, I'm like tying my real hair, and like the extensions are hanging out down here, and they're just so uncomfortable for me. Like, I can't. And that was something that I learned right at 4 weeks. Like 3.5 weeks was pushing it, but 4 weeks, I literally ran in and I ripped them out by myself. And I took about a month like break. I took them out, let my hair breathe. I went and I got my hair done. And then I had Liz put them back into my hair. We put the extensions in a lot closer this time, so the 5 sandwiches that I am missing, I can add them into my hair and they'll add more volume and density to my hair. My only gripe with these is they don't really hold a curl that well. I have been using my Kristen S curling iron with it, and I don't know, I feel like my curls do kind of fall. I did just purchase this. This is a heat restyling spray. And it's a thermal holding spray with medium hold. It is from Redken. I was at Cosmoprof and I was like, hey, I'm looking for this. The guy recommended this, so I just bought it. And right now, it seems like my curls are holding up and it looks good. So I guess I just needed a product that had like a little bit of hold. And this one doesn't have any crunchiness to it, so I'm okay with it. I do wash my hair about once or twice a week. When I was flying, it was every time I got off that plane and I got home, I was washing my hair because you don't know what's on those airplanes. But now that I'm not flying, I do wash my hair about once or twice a week. Mostly twice a week because now my scalp is starting to get really oily and you don't want that, right? I am using sulfate-free shampoos and conditioners, and I know people are like, don't put conditioner like right here where like your tape's set. I use Guy Tang number 2 up there. I've used my Redken Lamler water and some conditioners up there. And in all honesty, the hair hasn't slipped. I haven't lost any hair extensions from it. So I don't know, maybe it's just the glue that, or the tape that comes with these, that it's fine. But I do wish I could wash my hair more because I really am that person that likes to wash their hair. I love the feeling of clean hair. Like, I love going to sleep with wet hair. And I know you're not supposed to, but this is my life, and don't tell me what to do because you're not my real mom. There, again, like I said, there's no slippage. I'm having no shedding with these extensions. I'm not having any breakage with it. I do use like a vented brush like this. This is a vented paddle brush. It's from Eco Tools. I think I got it at like Walmart or Target. And I love how this brushes out my extensions. This is coming from somebody who doesn't brush their hair. I know there's other girls out there that don't brush your hair. So give me a thumbs up in the comments down below if you don't brush your hair. And don't lie to me because I know I'm not the only girl that doesn't like brushing their hair. So you do have to get these cut or blended. I got mine put in a week later because I was flying so much. I had my mom just go in with a razor and just blend them in, or you can tell you have extensions, and if that's the look you're going for, girl, do you, ain't no shame. But for me, it was just really heavy. It looked kind of crazy because my real hair, the length is like pretty short now because I just got it cut again. So it looked weird that there was no blending. It was just like bromp, bromp. It looked strange, and I was like, I didn't like that. But the way that my mom blended my hair for me, I do love it. I get compliments on my hair constantly. Like, people don't really know that I have extensions, and I'm like, don't you see the disconnect? But I mean, whatever. Who's staring at my head that much? Another tip that I do have for you is to braid your hair when you go to sleep, or just put it like in a knot in like a bun and go to sleep. I either braid them in 2 dog ear braids, or I'll just twist it and put it in a braid. I know people are gonna be like, how do you sleep on a braid like that? I don't know, I just do. Or I sleep on my side, which I really try really hard to sleep on my back, so that's why I do like dog ear braids, but sometimes I'm too damn lazy, okay? But when I do the braids and I take it out, it has like that wavy look to it, so the next day I don't have to put heat to it. So those are kind of like my overall tips. Don't blow dry up here, like where your tapes are. If you take a shower, this part normally does dry pretty quickly, so keep that in mind. Within like 30 or 40 minutes, this part of my hair is dry and then this part's wet. I do use one of those like hair towel things. They're like microfiber, so it does take out a lot of the water that does get held in there. So if you don't have one of those, go buy them. They're at TJ Maxx for like $5 and they're the best thing ever. My final thoughts. I surprisingly, again, love my extensions. My plan was to only wear these for about 3 months and then just kind of get rid of them, but I love them so much. I'm really gonna try to take care of them as much as I can, rock them for as long as I want. I'm probably gonna keep these. I might see if they can last a year. I don't know. I've been, like I said, I just toned them to this bronzy color and I'm really loving it. But yeah, would definitely recommend these. I hope this review was somewhat helpful, you guys. Check out West Label. If you rock hair extensions, let me know down below. I don't know what this was. Anyways, let me know down below if you guys are into hair extensions. I'm, again, pleasantly surprised on how much I love these. I will see you in my next video. Bye!